And a top story this hour coming in from UK. The Director General of BBC and its head of news have resigned. The resignations come as British broadcaster is facing heat over bias in its coverage of several issues, including the Gaza war, trans rights and Donald Trump. My colleague Shivan is joining us on the broadcast live from the newsroom. Shivan, good morning. This is indeed big. The heads have resigned. Take us exactly through what the controversy is all about.
Samiksha, this is big news. BBC's Director General and Head of News are resigning. And of course, it raises a lot of questions about compromised journalistic integrity. Now, here's what happened. There is a show on BBC. It's their flagship show, Panorama. It's an investigative documentary series. And in this flagship show, they had edited a speech by Trump in a misleading manner, and now BBC is set to apologize for it because it has now surfaced. This documentary was, or this investigative episode, it was broadcast last year, and it doctored or edited parts of Trump's speech from the January 6th, 2021, the day the Capitol riots took place in Washington, D.C. A speech that Trump gave, which was on that day. It took place in Washington. They combined two separate parts of Trump's speech to make it seem like it was said in one sentence. But effectively, it completely changed the meaning of it. It gave the impression that Trump told his supporters to fight like hell. The part which he did, but the manner in which it has been put together, it seems that it was instigated exactly, and this is how he had put it across. His supporters to protest, he had asked his supporters to protest peacefully and patriotically, which was effectively omitted.
Yes. Shivan, stay with us. That brings us to exactly the next question. What exactly did President Trump say, and what was it edited as?
Now, I'll quote from it verbatim so that we're not altering anything further. Trump had said that we're going to walk down to the Capitol and we're going to cheer on our brave senators and congressmen and women. This was one sentence. Now, he said this before thousands of supporters on the 6th of January. However, in that Panorama episode in question, the same quote was edited to sound like this. We're going to walk down to the Capitol and I'll be there with you, and we fight like hell. And these two quotes have been put together on what it was actually and what it was doctored as, and it has gone viral on social media. Now, the timing of when this documentary was aired, it is pivotal to know that, because it was aired just a week before the 2024 presidential elections, reportedly, in the US last year. And that, for the Trump camp, they're saying that BBC was effectively trying to, to off-rail or derail their presidential campaign by putting out something like this.
Yes, Shivan, just quickly, last question before we let you go. If you can also tell us, how did the matter come to light?
So this got highlighted when a former independent external advisor to BBC, Michael Prescott, who resigned in June, he issued a 19-page internal report highlighting this doctored clip, and that report got leaked to the Daily Telegraph newspaper. How it got leaked, well, there are no questions on that, because this was an internal document. How did it reach someone outside? Not just this, he had raised several other concerns in that same report regarding BBC's biased reporting on the Israel-Gaza war and a lack of action to address how BBC Arabic had covered it. He also raised concerns about BBC's coverage around trans issues. So a lot of things were mentioned, 19 pages, and this was an internal document, as I mentioned. This got leaked, and the matter got highlighted. And as of now, as we began with, the Director General and Head of News is having to resign from the BBC.
All right, Shivan, thank you for getting us all those details.